Easy English for Everyone podcast.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Stories, the podcast where we explore different aspects of life and learn from each other. I'm Emma, and I'm here with my co-host, James.
Hello, listeners. It's great to be back. Emma, can I ask you something? What's your favorite hobby?
Oh, that's a good question. I love reading novels, especially mystery and adventure stories. It helps me relax after a long day. What about you?
For me, it's gardening. I started during the pandemic, and now it's become a big part of my life. It's so rewarding to see something grow because of your care.
That's wonderful. Gardening must be so peaceful. Do you think hobbies are important for everyone?
Absolutely. They're not just for fun. They help us grow, improve our mental health, and even learn new skills. What about you? Why do you think hobbies matter?
I think they give us a sense of purpose and help us connect with others who share the same interests. Plus, they're a great way to take a break from work or daily stress. Speaking of which, today's topic is all about hobbies, why they matter, their benefits, and how they can impact our lives.
That's right. We'll also talk about different types of hobbies and how they can change the way we approach life. And for our listeners, don't forget, there will be a downloadable PDF with all the key points we discussed today. So stay tuned until the end.
Let's get started!
Hey, Sarah. Hey, David. It's so nice to see you both. It feels like forever since our last meetup. How are you?
Hi, Mia. I'm doing well, just a bit tired from work, but being here today is such a relief. What about you?
I'm good too. It's been a long week though. I had so many deadlines at work. I'm glad we planned this. And you, Mia? How's your week been?
Pretty busy as well, but I finally managed to organize my home office. It's small, but it feels so much better now.
That's great. A tidy space makes such a difference. I've been meaning to reorganize my art supplies, but I keep putting it off.
Speaking of art, Sarah, have you started painting again? I remember you were so passionate about it.
Not yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I feel like I've lost touch with it, and I miss how peaceful it made me feel.
You should definitely get back into it. Maybe start with something small like a simple landscape. What inspired you to paint in the first place?
I think it was the freedom of expressing myself. When I paint, I feel like I'm in my own world. It's so relaxing.
That sounds amazing. I've always admired people who can create art. For me, hiking is my escape. I went to Green Hill last weekend, and the view from the top was breathtaking.
Green Hill? That's the one with the waterfall, right?
Yes, it's about a 2-hour hike to the top, but it's worth every step. You should both come with me next time.
I'd love to. Hiking sounds like a great way to clear my mind. Do you go often?
I try to go once a month. It helps me stay active and forget about work stress. Plus, being in nature is so refreshing.
That's true. I've been feeling a bit stressed lately, too. Maybe I should try something new, like yoga or even learning an instrument.
Yoga is great for relaxation. I tried it a few years ago, and it really helped me focus. What instrument are you thinking about?
I've been looking at ukuleles online. They seem fun and not too hard to learn.
That's a great choice. I think having a hobby like that can be really rewarding. It gives you something to look forward to.
Exactly. I feel like we all need something outside of work to keep us balanced. What do you think hobbies bring to our lives?
For me, hobbies are a way to recharge. They remind me that life isn't just about responsibilities. It's also about joy.
That's so true. And they can also help us connect with others. I've met so many great people through hiking groups.
That's a good point. I think hobbies also teach us patience and discipline, especially when you're learning something new.
Absolutely. And there are so many options: sports, arts, music, even cooking. Everyone can find something they enjoy.
Speaking of cooking, I tried making homemade pasta last week. It was a disaster at first, but it turned out pretty good in the end.
That's impressive. I've always wanted to try that. Maybe you can teach us next time.
Yes, David, you can be our chef and we'll be your assistants.
Deal! And Sarah, you can show us how to paint, and Mia can play the ukulele for us.
Sounds like a plan. Let's all make time for our hobbies this month and share our progress when we meet again.
I love that idea. It's always so motivating to have a goal and share it with friends.
Agreed? This has been such a positive conversation. I'm glad we met up today.
Me too. Let's do this again soon.
So, Emma, after hearing Sarah, Mia, and David talk about their hobbies, I feel inspired. It really shows how hobbies bring so much joy and balance to our lives.
Absolutely, James. Whether it's something creative like painting, active like hiking, or relaxing like reading, hobbies are a fantastic way to spend our time.
I think it's also important to remind our listeners that it's never too late to start. You don't have to be perfect at something to enjoy it. The key is just to start.
Exactly. Even trying something simple, like cooking a new recipe or taking a short walk, can be a great beginning. And who knows? It might turn into a lifelong passion.
Yes, and for anyone looking for ideas, we've prepared a list of hobby suggestions and tips in the downloadable PDF linked to this episode.
That's right. So, whether you're rediscovering an old hobby or trying something brand new, remember to have fun and enjoy the process.
And that wraps up our episode for today. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you feel inspired to explore new hobbies.
See you next time, everyone.